I acknowledge how impractical this is, but I still like it. Hello and welcome, and as you probably saw from the thumbnail or the title, I went shopping for some winter-themed body care because I am getting ready for winter. For me, it's a little early to start my Christmas and winter scents. It's important that we get prepared a little ahead of time just because by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, I feel like Christmas comes so fast, so I've got to be ready. So I actually went to 3 stores. Of course, I went to Bath & Body Works as usual, but I also went to Marshall's and Target, and I got some cute Christmas and winter-themed body care, so keep watching if you want to see what those are like. I'll give my little kind of input on the scents. For those of you who don't know me very well, my name is Melissa, and I used to be a part-time manager at a Bath & Body Works for 6 years, and now I'm here on YouTube making Bath & Body Works related content, as well as just hygiene and self-care in general, but also cozy, seasonally relevant content. So if any of those topics interest you, then don't forget to subscribe down to my channel below, and let's get started. So first, let's talk a little bit about Bath & Body Works. So this is the time of year when the sales are the best. Every weekend leading up to Christmas, they have Try It to Believe It Day sales, which is pretty much like a feature sale on one type of item in their store. So the first weekend we had this November, it was Wallflower Day. And then the weekend we just came out of was the Try It to Believe It Day for body lotions. At this point in my filming, I don't know what this coming weekend is going to be, so you're just gonna have to watch your emails. My guesses are it's either going to be travel size Try It to Believe It, hand soap, or maybe single wick candles. Something that also happens leading up till Christmas is pretty much every weekend there's going to be a sale on candles. But for those who have been shopping at Bath & Body Works for a long time know that the very first weekend in December is going to be Candle Day, which is like the big candle day of the year. Is the lowest price that they have candles, other than 75% off candles at semi-annual sale sometimes. But that is their main lowest price of the year candle sale. So that is going to be the first weekend of December. And then the second weekend of December is going to be Body Care Day. And that includes all body care, including scrubs, body butters, aromatherapy, all of the stuff that normally isn't a part of that normal buy 3 get 3 free sale. So outside Black Friday, those are kind of the 2 sales to really keep your eyes out for. But of course, every weekend there's going to be some special going on. Now, coupons. So this is the pamphlet of coupons that I received in the mail. It looks like this. If you are one that receives paper mail or coupons, then you've probably already received these a while back now, but I'm gonna still go over it anyway. On the front, it's got our traditional Christmas, holiday traditions, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Winter Candy Apple. Also on there, we see the brand new fragrance for body care, Bright Christmas Morning. That was in home fragrance last year, and maybe the year before that as well. I can't remember, but at least for a year, if not 2. Now they have made it in a body care. Looking inside of the pamphlet, I'm really enjoying that color scheme of the seafoam green with the kind of bronze and gold colors. Very pretty. It says, make wonder happen. Fill your home and a few stockings with the most joyful fragrances of the season. And here they've got peppermint sugar cookie, winter citrus wreath, 2 of my favorite scents personally. Snowflakes and cashmere is making a return. Falling flurries in the candle, and we've got like a snowflake plug-in wallflower as well. So here are the 3 coupons that I received. This does sometimes vary among the person. So this is a coupon for a free full-size body care item. It can be any body care item that is $15.50 or less. This pretty much includes shower gels and body washes. This does not include faceted collections. Some aromatherapy pillow mists count. So you just kind of want to be careful when you're choosing your body care item to check those prices and make sure that it qualifies. The 20 and the 25% off coupons are my personal favorite because you can use it towards your entire order rather than just one item, and then also it stacks on top of in-store sales. If you get multiple pamphlets of coupons, make sure you save them to spread throughout the season to use each time they have a big sale. That way you can kind of maximize your savings. And then the last coupon we have is a $10 off a $30 purchase, and this starts on November 21st. So you'll just want to keep that one stashed away to use later. And on the back of the pamphlet, we have the new single launch fragrance Dream Bright. I love the packaging. I think this is a gorgeous color, and it's very celebratory, and I just am really enjoying the idea behind it. I did go in stores and smell it, and I wasn't too keen on it, mainly because it is a floral and it's a powdery floral. So I kind of got hints of Nivea when I smelled it, which is not really the scent that I personally want to smell like. Apparently it is sparkling with facets of bright fruits and night blooming florals. Whenever there's night blooming florals, I don't know, it kind of gives essence of grandma a little bit. Also, that's very dependent on my body skin type, so I know that I tend to pull those florally powdery notes and it just kind of smells like baby powder on me, so not too into it myself. But let me know down in the comments below if this is a fragrance that you enjoy. Here's what the holiday bags look like this year. I really like the simplistic look. This does remind me of the holiday bags that they used to have kind of in the 2011 to 2015 2015 era. It was a little more simplistic and they really did the red and green. My store did not have that much of the holiday stuff in stock. They had, of course, the main front table, which is like the holiday traditions body care, Vanilla Bean Noel, Winter Candy Apple, Twisted Peppermint, and then the two new fragrances, which is Bright Christmas Morning and the Sugar Plum one, which I did get a sampling of the Sugar Plum. I actually just used one of my full-size free item coupons to grab this Iced Sugar Plum shower gel. I am really enjoying the shower gels packaging the most of this collection. I love the matte frosted bottles. It really helps kind of make the colors of the shower gel inside kind of pop and make it look frosty and cold like they're outside in the winter. It looks like we've got a sugar plum on the front and some penguins. Very cute. So this one has notes of sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, and whipped marshmallow. When I smelled this the first time, I actually really did get a sense of marshmallow. They've had a few sugar plum scents in the past. I am pleasantly surprised to say that this one is quite different than the ones I've smelled from before. It does have kind of that spiced fruitiness from the plum, but I'm really getting the sense of marshmallow. It does have a creamy bakery smell to it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the gourmand kind of creamy, fluffy vanilla undertones of this sugar plum. I'm definitely going to complete the trio of that. I'm going to get some moisturizer and a spray of that one in the future, but we've got that. I have some Vanilla Bean Noel spray from the past that I wanted to get some items to pair with it so I can use it up, but I got the moisturizing body wash of Vanilla Bean Noel. Now, I know that this one has had some controversy over the years that they keep changing the formula and the scent is just not the same as people remember it. I do have to say that when I smelled this in the store, it did smell different than it did last year. Something to do with the body chemistry on me is that when it dissipates, it leaves behind the smell of like a cigarette. It's not the vibe. But when I smelled this year's version in stores on my skin, I did not notice those smokier undertones on my skin, which is a good thing. So I have a little bit of a renewed hope for Vanilla Bean Noel this year. I'm definitely going to try this out in the shower once it gets a little bit closer to Christmas. And then just because there wasn't a whole lot to grab from at my store at the time, the only other thing that I grabbed was some hand sanitizer. So I'm going to bust through those really quick. I got my 5 for $8 and I chose Gingerbread Bakery, which smelling this on my hands, I'm pretty sure they are reusing a fall scent from a couple of years ago. I want to say 2 years ago they had a pumpkin donut for fall that is literally just the same scent as this. On my hands it smells pretty much the same, but it smells good, so I'm liking that. I also grabbed Toasted Vanilla Chai, which is a scent that they come back with every year, at least in the hand soap. Sometimes they get it in home fragrance as well. I got classic tried and true Fresh Balsam. I did end up grabbing one of the leftover fall ones they had, and that is Afternoon Apple Picking. This one is one that they usually have every year for fall. And then the last one I grabbed is Strawberry Snowflakes, which I did actually end up smelling it in the body care. When I sprayed the blotter card of Strawberry Snowflakes, I was getting strong vibes of Pinkberry Clouds. I don't think it's the same, but it was too similar for me to get very excited about it. On my skin, the hand sanitizer does smell quite different than what I remember smelling in stores on the blotter card. It's not nearly as intense fruity as I thought it was going to be. It actually has some nice creamy, fluffy notes back there. The part that is fruity almost reminds me of Kool-Aid powder a little bit, but not nearly as strong. Nothing like Black Cherry Merlot Kool-Aid powder, just like essence of Kool-Aid. All right, so that sums up my Bath & Body Works visit. Now let's move on to Marshall's. I just got 2 things from Marshall's. I was only able to locate one Onyx Bathhouse body scrub for their new Christmas releases, but the one I was able to find was the Ugly Sweater Weather, and that is in the fragrance Cozy Cashmere, and it is made with Moroccan oil. So my 2 favorite things about Onyx Bathhouse scrubs is, first of all, the packaging. It's always so colorful. There's the lid there too. The body scrub inside is always so pigmented and colorful as well, and these ones are two-toned, so it kind of has like an evergreen color on top and then a more vibrant green on bottom. The second thing that I love the most about Onyx Bathhouse is the texture. This is my favorite textured scrub out of Tree Hut, Bath & Body Works, and Onyx Bathhouse. Also Body Prescriptions. I did a kind of a comparison, and this one is definitely my favorite. One thing I will say about Onyx Bathhouse body scrubs is that the fragrance is hit and miss. About 80% of the body scrubs I think smell amazing. The fragrances last a really long time. I have a handful of body scrubs that I'm addicted to the scent of, but there are a couple of them that are just so lightly scented that I almost don't smell anything at all. And I'm worried this might be one of them. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells very, very faint. It just kind of has a soap smell to it. It's kind of a girly scent too, if anything. I think it's going to come in handy using as a scrub to pair with things that already have kind of a busy scent going on that I don't have a scrub for, so it might be good for a layering situation. And maybe when I use it in the shower, the fragrance will pop out and I will change my mind. But I know that I feel that way about this one smelling it cold, but also there was a marshmallow one for Easter time and it is just barely fragranced. It's like, it's a good smell, but it just needs to be stronger, but that's a personal preference thing. There are some of them that are very strong. Like I have a pumpkin spice life that's very cinnamony. That one smells so good. That one might be my favorite. Then this is the second thing I grabbed from Marshall's. This is by Philosophy. I really enjoy this brand for body washes and bubble baths. Technically you can also use these as shampoo as well in a pinch. But this one is in the fragrance called Wondrous Winter, and I just love the blue frosty look that it's got. It's very perfect for like a snow day theme, or I was almost thinking I need to make a shower routine based on the Disney movie Frozen or something. That would be kind of cute. But either way, this one says, cheer pulls us closer, kissing hearts with love. Cheer spins us round, exchanging smiles with those we hold dear. Cheer hugs the world with hope, creating light for all to see. Cheer brings the season to life. It's like, that was very poetic, but like, what are the notes? So I looked it up and it looks like Philosophy also has one called Wondrous Wintergreen. I think it might be the same thing, but either way, the notes are supposedly spearmint, lemon, and tangerine, wood, and musk. So that sounds perfect for like a frosty, cold, wintry day scent. That does smell pretty accurate. I do smell a little bit of kind of like a wintergreen spearmint leaf kind of smell, but it's not too strong. It actually is balanced out with some citrusy notes. The citrus notes aren't sour, it's more like a fresh citrus. And then as for woods, to me it almost smells a little bit more like Christmas tree, like a pine. And that could be kind of the spearmint influencing it as well. But if you ever find Wondrous Winter, or honestly any of the Philosophy body washes, definitely try one. I do highly recommend them because they make such great unique scents, and the packaging is always very simplistic, and I love the colors too. All right, we are wrapping up this wintry body care haul at Target, and I was able to get my hands on 3 out of 4 of the new Tree Hut scrubs for their holiday release. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually a returning fragrance that they've had, and that is candy cane. So I love anything that's peppermint or candy cane. I've only been collecting and using Tree Hut products as of this year, so I actually didn't really smell candy cane in the past, so this was my first experience smelling it, and I love it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I suppose we need a little texture action here. Oh, that wasn't that exciting, sorry. It smells like crushed candy canes. It really does smell like candy canes, and not just peppermint, not like peppermint extract. I find that Twisted Peppermint is more of like a peppermint extract from Bath & Body Works, while this is more of a creamy vanilla-y, like if Peppermint Marshmallow, the candle from Bath & Body Works, were in a scrub, this would be it. It's decadent and buttery, which I really like. So it actually says that the fragrance notes are a pop of peppermint layered with creamy caramel and sweet vanilla. I can understand there being caramel in it. So they actually didn't have this one last year, but they've had it previous years. So it's kind of a returning fragrance as well. And that is Frosted Sugar Cookie. Looks like this. For whatever reason, the one I got here is a little bit gritty. It got kind of some of the scrub on the outside. I think that when I was smelling it in the store, I made a mess a little bit. So this one is a lot looser in texture than the candy cane. So it's kind of nice that they actually do have some variation in the way it feels. So candy cane's a little bit thicker, this one's a little bit looser. And this one has notes of warm baked cookie, fresh from the oven, featuring notes of powdered sugar, whipped buttercream frosting, and vanilla bean. I do find that this one is almost butterscotchy. It does have that kind of butterscotch caramel situation going on. It's very rich and gourmand. It almost kind of reminds me of maple as well. It's kind of got that rich, syrupy, nutmeggy kind of situation going on. And then the last Tree Hut scrub that I grabbed was actually the one that I'm probably the most excited about just because of its uniqueness. And this fragrance is brand new as of this year, and it is Holiday Cheer. Look at that color. So that's what it looks like. I'm so excited about the scent. So Holiday Cheer, I wasn't really sure what to expect just because that doesn't really describe what the fragrance is. I was pleasantly surprised to find that this smells a lot like Christmas trees. So this one says, the warm inner glow of cozy holiday nights by the firelight with festive notes of warm mulled spices, cooked sugar, and sheer woods. Once again with the woods, I think it kind of is more of a pine tree as opposed to like mahogany teak wood types of woods, if you know what I mean. I think that Holiday Cheer might even even be thicker than the candy cane, because even with the candy cane, when I opened it up on the lid, it would kind of string it out. But this one is like a Dairy Queen Blizzard. I think that the best way I can describe this fragrance is when you do like stovetop pulpery, cinnamon, anise, cloves, nutmeg. It smells very similar to Cranberry Woods if I were to compare it to a Bath & Body Works scent. Just because it kind of has that pine tree plus like a fruity spicy. I've never smelt a body care product that kind of embodies Christmas trees before, and so I'm very happy with the way this smells, and I cannot wait to start making some shower routines with it. And that sums up my body care haul, getting prepared for winter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video kind of helped teach you what's going on in the land of body care when it comes to preparing for winter, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!